We are here attempting to go back to our Northfold with the new update for VS Village installed and the new Simple Villages mod installed. We spent a fair amount of time in the test world. I think we understand how all of our new commands are supposed to work. Now we will see if it interferes with the smooth functioning of our village we have established so far. Okay. Hi there. Can you move? Can you walk? Are you stuck? Are you stuck? Nope. Good job. Okay, why are we being a little choppy here? Okay. Oh gosh. My mouse feels like it's like taking on itself to be a little squirrely. Okay. Let's go look at some settings. Mouse. Let's take our sensitivity down a bit. Okay, that's a little better. Alright, we see people moving about. We have not tested the commands in this village yet. Okay, I can see Dion here is having some... Yes, I can see you're having some issues. You will figure it out. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a bird's eye view here. And let's put in some codes. Highlight village waypoints. Okay. We're only getting one. Does that mean only one is working, or does that mean that we don't have appropriate pathing or pathing material? Yeah, I don't know that we ever tried this before. So we can definitely see there might be an issue. Let's try one of the other codes. Highlight village places. Okay. That's definitely got everybody. That's good. But I am curious about... See, these are lighting up. Ah, do you see the problem? I talked about this before. Our waypoints are not on our path. They are beside the path. So, I think we will go through and put all those on a path. Now this one here probably doesn't necessarily need to be here. This one here should probably be within the pathing area, but I don't know that this here is considered suitable path. So we might have to swap all this out. Why are you having an issue? What's the problem? Don't know. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remove the waypoints. They're not doing us any good being where they are. We are going to make sure that all of our paths are suitable material. And then we'll come back and see what the village looks like. We have removed most of the waypoints. I left the two in place where there was a red path. So now we're going to put in our codes again. Highlight village waypoints. Take that off. We are going to highlight village places and take that off. Now we're going to put back in highlight village waypoints. And there are none. Let's put in highlight village places. And that gave us back our places and the two waypoints that were lit up. And they are not actually on the path, so we're going to go ahead and delete those. And now we need to figure out, without guidance of the red lines, where we should be putting these waypoints. Oh look, there's one here we missed. Completely useless out here. All right. So, let's say we want our villagers to definitely come to the church. So we're going to put a waypoint, let's say here. Okay. And we want them to come from this end of the village, a straight shot. So let's put a waypoint here. All right. Let's see if we can get that to light up. Nope. Let's go ahead and restart. We do have a character stuck back there, so we'll see if he gets to moving once we restart. All right, we're back. Is our character moving? Violante. Can you move? Are you still stuck? Are you doing your job? Okay. Yeah. My HUD clock is a little messed up now. People aren't moving. Okay. Let's see if we can get one code to come in. Highlight village waypoints. Nope. Those are not highlighting. Yeah, the people aren't moving. Let's go see if our animals are moving. No. Everybody's frozen. Okay. This calls for another restart. Nope. Everybody's still stuck. How many restarts does it take? You're still stuck. The windmill is working fine, though. All right, let's put in a code. Highlight village places. Okay. And it did highlight our 2 waypoints. Let's see if we can highlight the village waypoints and get a path. No. Is it possible they're too far apart? Is it possible that we don't have the appropriate pathing? Do they need to be closer together? I do not know. But I'm curious why everybody is standing still. That could be a problem. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to do at this point, from this point, to make it work without continuing to do restarts. And is the restarting actually helping, or is it hurting it? Just taking off our codes, and we're going to try the H highlight village waypoints again. Nope, not getting anything. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here, or if I'm doing anything wrong at all. Great, even these guys aren't moving. Okay. One more restart. And if it isn't working, then we're going to roll back. All right, I see a little bit of movement. No, we're still having issues. Let's go see if our one guy that was stuck over here in front of the church is still there. Violante, still here. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I think somebody poured super glue all over the ground. Oh, look at this. That's funny. Okay, what if I close the doors? Oops. Okay, what is the problem here? Does that help at all? No. Okay. Just for the fun of it, let's go look here. Residents are represented. How are the structures? Oh, we've got a lot of structures, but why can't we look at it? There we go. Lots of beds, braziers. I'm not seeing any waypoints. So does that mean that those are not placed properly? They're part of our village. Alright, we're gonna check, see if they showed up. If they didn't show up, then we are going to go ahead and roll back. Structures. Waypoints are supposed to be here, correct? Workstation, bed, brazier. Nope. Waypoints are not showing up. Okay. I do believe they show up on the rainbow pillars, though. They're just not showing up as being functional. Highlight village places. Yeah. Highlight village waypoints. Still not getting any path. Okay. I am going to back out of this game and restore my previous game and roll back the mods that we updated. We shall return. All right. We are back in Northfold. Hello. And we have people moving, and I'm going to tell you why. We rolled back to the previous save, and I don't actually make backups. I just make copies of my saves, because I had discovered when I tried to install a backup, I was having problems with that particular file and extension, and not clear on all that. So, something I learned when I was playing The Sims was just to make a copy of the saved game. So that's what we did here. We are back before any updates. Everything should look as it did and function as it did prior to any of the updates. Okay, I'm glad to see that we didn't sustain a lot of damage. I am curious to see if the highlight codes work. I'm not sure which version that actually came into play. So okay, we've got that. Let's check the waypoints. Okay, we have that, but we don't have any paths. Okay, there's one. Okay, and this almost looks like the kind that the people are going to do a loop. Let's see, our waypoints are not on the path, but beside the path on pathing material. And of course it stops here because this is probably the only other one in the whole village that's placed properly. Okay, but our people are moving, they're functioning, so we did not sustain any major damage from our little excursion into the future. Yeah, this probably needs to be fixed. Okay, and I am not exactly sure what happened, what the conflict was, but for now, we're back here, and we are going to count our lucky stars that we don't have to start over again in a whole new village, in a whole new world. But I think what we might go ahead and do, because the update and the new mods seem to function somewhat efficiently in a new game, we might go back and spend some time in our test world. I would like to get a little more proficient at the waypoints and how they function, and making sure I'm placing them properly. I think everybody here is fine. They will be fine while we're gone. So, when we come back, we're going to go back to the test world and play around in there a little more. So, because I think it's important for me to learn how all these new options work, even if we can't get them to function in this game properly right now. I want to understand how they work so that when we can install them here and get them to work efficiently, that we understand how to use them. and use them to their fullest capacity. So, because if there's one thing I don't really know, is the full extent and the power of some of the mods that I actually have running. So, and there are so many of them, it's kind of hard to take the time to learn everything about each and every one. And that's one reason I'm grateful for one of my watchers and commenters. She informs me about a lot of details that I don't necessarily have time to investigate. Let's see how we're doing in here before we leave. Still large. Yeah, this is relatively new, and we haven't had a lot of time for it to start running at full capacity. So, because we kind of fled from this village shortly after the updates were announced, and we hadn't been back. So, we are going to go back to the test world. We shall return.